We've been told the lie that the American middle class has been hollowed out by international trade. Here's what actually happened. The number one change in the status of American families in terms of income from just before 1980 to about 2015 was a 16 percentage point increase in the upper middle class. In other words, people got richer.
In 1985, it took 30 weeks of work to support a family of four, to be able to have housing, health care, send your kids to school, get a car. That means you could save money. Now it takes 62 weeks of work for an average worker to be able to support a family of four.
Okay, again, I think Charlie Kirk has the better and more important point here. How can both of these things be true? How can the middle class not have been hollowed out? Per the chart that Ben Shapiro showed us, the middle class has stayed the same. More people have gotten rich. And yet what Charlie Kirk is saying is also true. But it's actually very easy to reconcile, right? Yes, more people today are making $100,000 or making over $100,000 as compared to in 1980, even if you adjust for inflation. But the cost of living has gotten much higher. Ben Shapiro makes this point that now the poor can afford a cell phone, but it's actually deeper than that. Now the poor need to have a cell phone. You need to have a cell phone to compete in the world today. Here's a really interesting fact. The way we calculate the poverty line in the United States is that we take the average cost of food, like if you're a family of four, like the average amount that a family of four would spend on food, you multiply that by 3, and that's how you get the poverty line. Why do we do it that way? Well, because in the 1960s, when the poverty line was created, a family spent approximately 1/3 of their monthly budget on food. And so that was how you came up with the poverty line. You multiply it by 3, there you go. If you made more than that, you weren't in poverty. Below that, you were in poverty. Well, households don't spend 1/3 of their monthly budget on food anymore. Food has probably gotten cheaper, but a whole bunch of other things have gotten much more expensive and crowded out that food spending. Housing is more expensive. Healthcare is more expensive. These big ticket items that families needed back in 1980 and they still need today, those have gotten more expensive. And also the number of things you need to purchase has gone up. So I really feel that Ben Shapiro's argument here is disingenuous.